Hey guys, Mel here, back again for another day of movie week. So today I'm going to be going through my top 10 movies that define my childhood or that I remember watching constantly throughout my childhood. So, number 10 being Freaky Friday. I remember watching this movie nonstop when me and my brother were at the babysitters or when we had to go to work with my parents. They just put that on and we'd sit in front of it for hours on repeat. And I can remember wanting to be Lindsay Lohan's character forever. Like, just wanting to change body, like, that's cool. Like, who wouldn't want to do that? Maybe not with your mom, but with anybody else. My number 9 is Lion King. Now, that's just a classic, like, it never gets old. I remember liking it so much that my mom took me to the musical they did and the show in Disneyland when they had that. So, it's just something I remember a lot. Number 8 is Max Keeble's Big Move. Now, I feel like a lot of people haven't heard of this movie, and especially if you grew up in the 2000s, but that movie was so funny and, like, it's so relatable that I watched it once and I fell in love with the main character. And he was so cute, and it's just, like, I remember watching it over, like, again with Free Friday, like, I remember watching all of these movies that I'm going to be telling you about on repeat. Like, every day I'd watch it. Number 7 is another Lindsay Lohan movie. Had a little obsession going. It's Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. I just remember laughing so much at that movie. And I'd watched that when I was a bit older, so like 12, 13-ish. And it was so good. Like, I remember watching with all my friends all the time. Number 6. Now, this one's more of a series than a movie. The Mighty Ducks series. Now, being a Canadian girl, hockey it's pretty much a requirement. Not really, but kind of. Like, you need to know some stuff about it otherwise. So, growing up with a brother that played AAA hockey like all his life and that kind of stuff, like really high, like rep level hockey, I used to watch this like set of movies 3 in a row, 3 in a row, 3 in a row, like every single day, as well as a TV show. That TV show was so good, and then they canceled. Who knows? My number 5 is Matilda. And Matilda was something that I've always wanted to be, like, which, I don't know, she had like these powers and it was great. Like, didn't like your parents fought with their parents, which was great for the age that I was watching it at, like 8, 9-ish. And it was funny. And I still remember my favorite part was about an orange. I can't remember what she did with the orange, but I just remember her holding it. And I really need to watch some of these movies again. My number 4 is Emperor's New Groove, or Emperor's Got His Groove Back. I can't remember the exact title, but I just remember laughing so hard at that movie and watching it all the time at my mom's work. And they just put it on the DVD player and we just sit and watch for like hours. My number 3, kind of an obvious one, Toy Story. Relatable. Felt, being my age, it felt like even through Toy Story 3, and I know that just came out not recently, but after I was transitioning to a teenager or whatever, I feel like I grew up with Andy. Like, the first one started when I was his age, the second one started when I was his age. Like, the age didn't change, and I grew up with Andy, and that's just a good feeling. I need to hurry up. Number 2 is the Harry Potter series, and this would be a close number 1 for me, but there's another one that's number 1, and Harry Potter, the last movie came out when I was a teenager, so I don't really consider it a childhood movie, but the first one did, so there's that. Number 1 is the Land Before Time series. I fell in love with the series the first time I watched it in like kindergarten, and we had to watch it for school, and I fell in love. Okay, so I'm quickly gonna do some close runners up because there is a lot of them. I'm gonna do 3 for right now. My 3 runners up would be the Rugrats movie, the Addams Family movie, and Agent Cody Banks. So, if you have any childhood movies that I didn't list that you really liked, leave them in the comments below. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Make sure to like the video and subscribe. Bye.